Hello there YouTube, this is Right2Man223 and this is a video entry to mrchamilionlover to his contest. So I want to do a little facts on my lizard. I'm not going to tell you what it is to the end, but it is a exotic lizard. So yeah, first one I'm going to start off with would have to be the tank. What you would need would be a 10-gallon tank for one leopard gecko, and if you want more than one, you would need a 20 or higher tank um, for your two leopard geckos or more. But what they really need is floor space, so the height of the tank doesn't really matter. So if you could like get a tank like this big, it wouldn't still matter because they would just walk around. So secondly, I will be talking about lighting and what you would need. They don't really need lighting on top as much as on the bottom because they do get heat from the sun, like being down on the desert. And they come out at night and they just lay on there because they like the heat from the bottom up, and then that's what like gets them heat. So if you are heat like from here to like heat up the bottom of it for him at night, and he's a nocturnal. That means he's mostly active during the night. I use a night red, nightlight red. It's I believe a 60 watt or a 70 watt. I think it's a 60. And for the day, I use a blue 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 day bulb, and it's um either 50 or 60. I know it's less than the red one. So what you will need would be next would have to be a screen top, and do get one that's flame or heat resistant, because if you are gonna put like bulbs and heat on top of here and it melts, that would harm your lizard, and that's not good. Also get screen clippers because you don't want undesirables from getting in there, like your cat or your dog or a small child that likes to like grab on and just like rip stuff apart. Next would have to be your floor. Like I use a carpet, terrarium carpet, because if you are gonna use sand, I wouldn't recommend that because they eat that. They think it's tasty, and I do know it has like calcium in it, but it just like bulges up in their stomach, and then you gotta bring them to the vet and everything. Next, what you would need would be this thermometer. It's optional, but it doesn't like really matter if you get it or not. But I just like it because it gives you like a reading of your temperature and your humidity and everything. Right now I have a humidity and temperature gauge. Your humidity needs to be between 60 and 80, between there, because they do like to rub when they're shedding. They do need that humidity, and for that you need something like this to just kind of, let me see this, just do it on there. But for you to do this, make sure they are in their hide because they do not like getting sprayed on. Trust me, they would run as soon as they see this. So for that you need that. The temperature needs to be between night 75 to like 80 in the day, 80 to 90 between there. Next, you would need a water bowl. I use one of these. It is a Zilla water bowl. You will need to change their water bowl every day because it does get dirty of them like washing themselves in there, like pooping and everything in there, and doing their business and just like basically washing themselves in it. Next, what you would need would be a food dish. What I have in here right now is mealworms, small ones like this, small mealworms. I just fill it up because if I just put like 6 in there, For him, he wouldn't really eat it because he can't really see the worm. He just looks for movement, so he just goes for it. And sometimes it hurts him because he like hits his nose on the dish, which is not like I wouldn't like getting hit in the nose trying to eat. Next, it would have to be your hide, your um hot hide for them to stay in. And this is just decoration. So yeah, they like to stay in there a lot. Next, I want to show you guys the lizard. So I just want to tell you guys this: if you handle them or not, I would keep something next to the cage like this, a hand sanitizer bottle, because they do carry salmonella, and you want to like wash your hands after you handle them. What I have is a leopard gecko. He's a carrot tail super hypo. You can tell it's super hypo, but um, the coloring on him, um, it's a goldish brownish color. In the carrot tail, right now he's like under a year old. You can see the carrot tail from the actual tail right there. That is the carrot tail if it has orange on it. And do be careful when you're handling them to not like pull off their tail, because it will pop right off, and if it won't grow as like beautiful as it is right now, it will grow all like bulgy and like just weird. Geckos do live up to like 20 years. The highest I think male that has ever been recorded would have to be like I think 28 or 26 years old, and the female is 22 years old. That's the oldest ever leopard geckos to be ever recorded. Next would have to be their size. They will get up to about 6 inches depending on the size tank you have them in. If you have them in a 10-gallon tank, they will get up to like 6 inches or 5 maybe. No, maybe 6 and 5 if you don't feed them real well. If you have like a 20-gallon tank, they will get up to like 8 inches at the most. Also, if you can sex them by looking under their tail, if they, I'm not gonna stress them out right now, but if you look under there, if it has a V shape, it's a girl, and if it has like little balls, or like if it looks like this, it's like it's like a little two balls, and then if that's a boy. Right now I have a male, and the other way you can tell is by look at the thickness of their neck. If it's really thick, then that is a male, and if their head, when they get older, if their head's really big, then that's a male too. You can tell by that. And well, oh yeah, when they get older, you can see like two little bulges on their tail. That would be their fetus, or I don't know how you like the scientific term is for it, but like their little penis. It's there. I'm guessing pretty much that's it. Also, if you are gonna feed them waxworms, make sure you cut off their heads first, because they will, like little lizards, they don't chew, they just swallow it, and they will like eat their intestines. And if you're gonna feed them crickets, only like 2 or 3 maybe a day. Enough mealworms, just feed them however you want. Um, Also, you do need a calcium dish, like so. It doesn't have to be that big. Just put some calcium in there. They would eat it. That would help their bones grow. And also the lighting. If you do have lighting, that would like also helps them digest food, um also it helps their bones grow. Next, what you need for the in the inside of the cage, you have to be amortized. It's just like a pot that you can get out of like your house with some paper stuffed into it so that it gets shed. And you do need to like spray some water in there every like day. Just like this. Just put some water in there. I don't really keep my wet hide in there because I only put it in there when he's shedding because they don't really grow in it. I'm guessing. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys about that. So yeah, thanks. And here's a last look of my gecko. His name is French Fry. There he is. He's a pretty gecko. I bought him at Petco for, they were having a sale. It was like, if you had their Pals card, it would be $15, and also their crested geckos, it would be we're selling them for $25. So yeah, that's really wanted to like show you guys, and I'm just hoping I get picked to be at least 3rd place. So yeah, and thanks for watching.